Changing your life or just having an extra income source is not something unachievable. You don't need to have anything extra, like expertise, connections, or thousands of dollars to start. All you need is a wish. In this video, you'll see 3 stories from 3 different people whose lives changed dramatically thanks to e-commerce. Watch, learn, and get inspired. Stay with me until the end and I'll tell you the easiest way to start your own business as a side hustle. Story number 1. Erin, a single mother from Canada. Erin didn't have it easy in her late teens. She had a son and 2 jobs that didn't even cover the daycare and rent expenses. So she decided to change her life completely. Looking for extra income source, she started selling ring lights on Facebook. And after realizing that e-commerce can be a profitable source of income, she then opened her online store and dived into the world of e-commerce. Within the first year, she had a whopping 50,000 orders worth $2.3 million. Erin wants to show the true, unrefined reality of e-commerce and what it takes to be in this space. She considers herself to be an anti-guru and doesn't use glamour as the way to promote herself and her e-commerce business. She uses TikTok and Instagram to give financial literacy tips and encourage viewers to enter the e-commerce market. If small businesses don't start taking up market share in the e-commerce space, huge corporations that dominate this space will make small businesses a thing of the past, says Erin. She also says that it's important to be aware of the fact that e-commerce is attainable for anyone with a strong work ethic, and it's crucial for the future of small business industry. Erin sets an example for her followers and viewers and shows that no matter how low you may be at any point in your life, there's always a way up. Story number 2. Anne from One, a mother of 2 from France. Having trouble making ends meet at the end of the month, she badly needed an extra income source to provide for her kids. After some brainstorming, she came up with an idea of e-commerce business that suited her just fine. With my rather home-like personality, I'm delighted there is an opportunity to work from home. Anne had no experience with coding or using WordPress, and that's why she ordered a pre-made store and her life began to change. In the first 3 months, she made over $1,200. She chose to sell products that she personally likes and that people need and then sells them for an affordable price because she wants her products to be accessible for people who don't have a lot of money. Anne says that she has found another goal in her life. As a mom, she appreciates that now she can spend time with her children in the morning and enjoy her day without rushing. She's looking forward to launching a second store once her first one has regular and consistent sales. You can find a link to the full interview in the description below. She's a simple person that didn't have thousands laying around to invest. She proves that e-commerce is accessible to everyone. Story number 3. Asia Epson from the United States. A bartender with no college degree, Asia was one of many people whose lives turned 180 degrees when the pandemic started. She lost her job and ended up in a difficult position, either do something with her life or go live with her parents in Chicago. I didn't want to be homeless or broke, Asia said. And she kept her word. She had already invested some money in dropshipping before she lost her job, and that was her extra income besides the main bartender job. When the pandemic hit, she decided to scale what she had. In August of 2020, she earned her first $5,000. In December of the same year, she made $10,000. That was her turning point. She said, "I don't want to work for anybody else anymore." Her success didn't leave people indifferent. They started to ask her for advice and wanted to hear more of her story. The story of a Black girl that paved her way to success with her own hands. I know what insurmountable odds look like. Sometime after, she decided to create a course that helps other people to become financially independent. With that being said, she's not only an owner of a 7-figure online store, but also a coaching business with a massive social media following. She says that e-commerce can let any person, regardless of their background, race, gender, education, or other things that limit us in a modern society, achieve financial independence. As you can see, to become successful and thrive, you don't have to have connections, tons of money, successful parents or luck. All it takes is a fire inside and a will to change your life. They say having more than one source of income is a great thing, no matter what your daily job is. And you can't argue with that. We all need something that can back us up in the ever-changing reality so that we don't completely rely on one income stream. It might be great and bring a ton of joy and money, but it's still a bit risky to have your life depend on only one income source. Independence can't be underestimated. E-commerce business is an amazing opportunity for anyone, just as Asia Epstein said. There are no hidden perks, secret rules, or requirements for those who want to get into this business. The great thing about e-commerce business is that nobody knows who you are, and you can succeed without having to deal with biases or a glass ceiling. The only defining characteristic in your prosperity will be your work. I hope these stories inspired you and got you a step closer to your goals. Now let's look at the easiest way to start your online business. Check out Salvia, the perfect e-commerce supplier that allows you to sell cherry-picked products in your online store and have them delivered to your customers within 3 business days. Why is this the easiest way to start? You can save tons of time by getting a turnkey store from Salvia with beautiful product pages, marketing materials, and your customers will get their purchases within 3 days. It can become an extra income for you, or if you decide to scale your business, the main one. No fuss or difficult technical work required. I will leave the link in the description. You absolutely need to know about this opportunity. If you are interested in starting your own business, I also recommend watching our next video, which explains the easiest way to have extra income in detail. It should appear somewhere on the screen now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click that like button and subscribe to our channel if you aren't already. Feel free to ask questions and suggest topics for the new videos down below. I read them all. Goodbye.